Hey, fellow warriors of light. I went on ahead and I was looking at a post that was showing exactly how powerful the cards are in the Japanese server. They're really pretty powerful. I've seen some of them myself. But I got some bad news. Okay, so I've seen this in the comment section, and I just decided to save it. Because I didn't want to take the time to, go ahead and uh, get the message from the devs themselves. But um, this man was asking the question regarding to what their post about, saying how overpowered the cards are and how they were trying to keep the balance and everything. They were explaining it in greater depths and in greater details. He asks, "Will we? So we will never be able to augment the FFRK cards to 4-star, or just in present time, which is in future we can augment it to 4-star?" And he was asking for a fast response because this is important, which it really is, because people actually spent money for this stuff. Some of us did. And he's asked again. He says, "Any answer? I will legend summon more if I can get clarification." And here's what's really going to bother people. "Thanks for your message. Regarding to your question, I am afraid that they will never be able to augment." Now, this is BS. Okay? And the reason for that is because in the Japanese server, they can be augmented to 5-star. I don't know why we can't augment them to a 4-star. Yeah, of course we get it. They're powerful. They're a lot powerful than we could ever possibly imagine. But that doesn't mean that we can't use them. How can you do that? You know what I mean? So I honestly think we should all give the devs our 2 cents about, if the Japanese server can augment them to a 5-star, why can't we augment them to a 4-star? And I honestly believe that this will basically mess us up in the future, because when 3-star bosses, 4-star, and 5-stars come out, we can no longer use those cards because they won't help us as much as we would want them to. They won't, because they can't be augmented. They're stuck where they're at. I mean, they should have just made them they should have just made all those cards a fast learner if that's the case. They can't just say, here's the cards, and then we think we can augment them, and all of a sudden we can't. And then when we message them about it, they said, "No, you'll never be able to augment them because they're too powerful." That's BS, because we're going to be dealing with a lot more powerful enemies in the future, and we need these cards to get by until we actually get better ones. And of course, in the Japanese server, you do get better cards that are better than these cards that we have, but I'm afraid when the next content comes out, these cards will be useless. I'm afraid when the 3-star bosses is finally released in multiplayer, these cards will be useless. We cannot use them, except for the taunts. They'll still be useful if you're a defender, but the other cards, we can't use them. They'll be completely useless. It's because you can't augment them up to a 4-star, and then when they finally release a 5-star, you can't augment them to a 5-star. Okay? I honestly think that we should definitely message these guys, let them know that the Japanese server can augment them up to a 5-star. We should be able to augment them up to a 4-star and then a 5-star when they finally release it. I'm actually kind of mad about this, because I did spend money on here just to get those two, and I had high hopes that we could at least augment them when the new when the new multiplayer boss comes out. But now I'm just completely dissatisfied. This won't make me quit the game, but I'm hoping that this video will get you guys to at least stand up and say something to the devs. All right, because they can't just do that. That's completely unfair on our part, to be honest. Especially for those of us who, if you're a free to play player and you at least got one of these batches, or you were lucky enough to get both of these batches, and you worked hard to ability level them up, and then level their skill Cs and their max level and everything else, and you're expecting for them to be augmented, definitely stand up and let them know that they can't do this. All right. Go ahead, leave your comments down below, share it to your friends, subscribe if you want to see some more videos, because I will be uploading some more for Mobius. Other than that, guys, let me know what your thoughts are, because even I'm not liking this. Take care.